June 2008. The LeBron 6. I don't know what the release date was. All I remember is I probably didn't even know about him at the release date. It was probably a few months after when I started seeing him on eBay and everything like that. I wasn't following release dates. I've always liked these LeBron 6s, the different ones, but boy, when these dropped, when I found these, I said, oh my goodness. And I'm going to tell you, there's the code for you, and everything like that. I said I would never sell these. This is one shoe I said I would never sell, but I've got them for sale. But I hadn't had much interest in them. And I mean, my price is high. Maybe you can find them. I don't know. I know the 6s all together, man. I don't think they've ever retroed those. I don't know it good enough, but I know this. These bad boys right here, they're hard to find anymore, in any kind of decent condition. And these have got creases. But these were the New York Yankee edition LeBrons. I guess he was a Yankees fan back in the day. Watching Derek Jeter and whenever he was doing his thing. Well, he's still doing his thing. LeBron is for sure. I mean, I'm not a LeBron hater by any means. In fact, I'm a fan. Now, I will say this. Here's my take on LeBron. And everybody's always talking about the GOAT debate. And man, people get heated about that. But these right here, they get the 3.5 of 08 now. That's weird. I just looked at the tag inside these. 3.5 of 08. I'm going to have to do some research about that. Why do they say 3.5 of 08? That's March of 08. And I just now looked on the tag and the date. It looks like they were in the factory at 6/10 of 08. So I don't understand that. Okay. Maybe the 6s just came out. Maybe the 6s in general came out on 3. I don't know. That's a good question. I never have. I hadn't looked at these shoes in years until lately. But, I will show you the bottom. These, I wore these a handful of times, maybe a few more, I don't know. But there were some good days. I do know that. Those were good days, man. Good days. Yes, indeed. I remember the time, man. Yep. My thing about LeBron, I'll say real quick to end this video off. I was always a LeBron fan. I always loved the way he plays, the way he passes the ball. That was the big thing for me, was that he passed the ball. He wasn't selfish. And I've always loved an assist. That's my favorite play in basketball for me to make, whatever. Like when I was playing, I would rather make a good assist than a good bucket. But there came a time, they used to always talk about Kobe. They used to always be talking about Kobe or LeBron. They weren't talking, I guess they weren't talking about GOAT, because I don't know. Anyway, it was like Kobe or LeBron. Kobe was winding down his career. LeBron was in, his middle of his. And, or actually, you could say he was even more towards the beginning. But anyways, he was in his prime. And they're like, Kobe or LeBron, Kobe or LeBron. And I'm like, I want LeBron all day long, if I had to pick, because he passes the ball, man. I mean, Kobe's a guy, he's I hate to say ball hog, man, but, he's got Velcro on that ball, man. It ain't coming out of his hands. I think Kobe did finally pass the ball a little bit towards the swan song of his career. And by that time, it was too late. They really weren't doing anything. But here's my thing, though. I don't even know. I can't even tell you who's got the most rings and all of that. Well, I know probably Bill Russell. And I think Jordan got 6. Did Kobe get 6? I don't know. He must not have, but they would probably be talking about him more in the lines with Jordan. Now the big debate that everybody talks about for years now. Let me say this. They was always talking about Kobe or LeBron, Kobe or LeBron. I want LeBron all day long. No question about it. In fact, man, I really didn't like Kobe that much because he was kind of ball hoggish. But after the fact, this is where I was slow to the game right here. And I'm a basketball, I don't want to say guru, but I mean I go back with it, man. And this is how I missed the boat on this one. NBA basketball, you need that guy when it comes down to it, especially you could be like good all season. And it was around the time when Durant and LeBron played, and I can't remember if Cleveland versus Oklahoma City, and I think maybe LeBron won. But in that time when LeBron and them, they lost to he went to the Heat and they lost to Dallas. And I don't even remember. I know they ended up beating who was it? They ended up beating Golden no. They ended up beating San Antonio. San Antonio beat them. I think they came back and beat San Antonio. I'm not even sure. I don't even know all of that. Here's what I know. I found out during that time just watching and observing, and I realized that, what LeBron was doing was a fallacy for the finals because he was passing the ball too much. In the finals, and I know Giannis did this the year that they won. If you got that guy that can't be stopped, you got to keep on going to him, man. That's NBA basketball right there. You got to keep on feeding the man. And Jordan had that killer instinct like that. And LeBron, I'll say, just didn't. He's just kind of too nice of a guy. And I think that hurt him because there's times when, I don't remember which series it was, but I remember seeing, like, if he put his head down and went to the rim, they couldn't stop him. But he didn't do that. He did it some, but he didn't do it like Jordan would have, or like Giannis did that year, or like Kobe would have. So, I realized in the hindsight, I'm not saying Kobe's better than LeBron. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying for finals, and that's why I'll go back to this. For NBA basketball, that's why I got to say the debate now is Jordan and LeBron, who's the GOAT, and I'm always going to be the Jordan, man. LeBron can be all-time leading scorer and all of that, and he can, even if he got more rings, it's just, to me, Jordan had that killer instinct. It's to me, but I don't want to get into a debate with anybody about it because, I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. He's man, LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe, all three of them guys, man. Basketball, there's been so many good players to me. Larry Bird, Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. You can go on down Elgin Baylor, Jerry West. You can go on down the line, Karl Malone. Charles Barkley. To me, Barkley, was not in the GOAT conversation, but he's up there. Man, them three guys right there, I'd take any of them guys on my team. LeBron, Kobe, or Jordan. I'd be tickled to death if I could get them on my squad. So I just noticed that LeBron, at times, he didn't have the killer instinct, but other than that, though, he's the man. And those are the Yankees edition. LeBron 6 came out in 2008.